What's up? So, I wanted to make this post about how to be anti-racist because I've been seeing some posts by my friends that that were confusing to me, you know. And I was messaging some of my friends, and I was noticing I was sending walls of text to multiple people, and I figured it would just be better to make a video explaining this. But the messages that I've been seeing have been really confusing as far as um, if you don't say anything, you're complicit, right? But then there's also this message of you need to be quiet in this time because this is not your time to speak or say anything, right? And so it's almost like, and most of these messages are directed at white people. It says, directly, it says, white people, if you are not standing up and saying something, you're part of the problem. And then at the same time, it's saying, white people, you need to shut up because this is not your place to say anything. So it's really like, I'm watching it and going, man, that's a really confusing message. Like, what are they supposed to do, right? But I've also been seeing these messages of like how to re-educate or how white people should educate their kids to be anti-racist. And in looking at that, I was just immediately stunned because to actively be anti-racist is what some of this messaging was saying, implies that the default setting is racism, which is not the case. It's not the case if you're raising your kids properly. And by raising your kids properly, I don't mean going around saying, oh, you got to look out for this person or that person because they're this color or whatever. It's like it's almost like you're teaching your kids in that context. What I pick up from it is you're teaching your kids to look out for people of color because they may have gone through some challenges that you are unaware of, and so you should be sensitive to it towards them, which sounds really nice. You should be sensitive to people of color because they've gone through challenges that you don't understand, you may not have seen. But in reality, what you're saying is you need to give this person special treatment because of the color of their skin, which isn't that racism? It's like that's the opposite of what you want to be doing. Because just because of someone's color of skin, you should be more sensitive to them. Wait, shouldn't we be treating everyone as equals? You don't know what anyone has gone through. Why does the color of their skin dictate whether they've gone through more challenges than you or not? It could be, I don't know, someone who grew up homeless and they're white. Like they've gone through challenges. Like I get it. I get what the argument is as far as like there's systemic racism and so you don't know, how much I've had to go through, all the things I've had to go through, just the way that people look at me. Okay. But I don't know what you've gone through. Like I don't know, I can't live my life within your shoes. I can't say that everyone has gone through the exact same things that I've gone through. It's ridiculous, really, especially to put a whole blanket on someone with the same color as me. It's like it just that's racism. I don't see how that's helping. If you really, really want to help and you want to create a society where people are actually treating each other as equals, then we should treat each other as equals. You should raise your kids to look at others with respect, with caring, with like actually like looking at them like for who they are, not based on, oh, this person's this color, so be sensitive. Doesn't that feel off to you? Like, can you, like, does that seem like the right route to go? Like, if somebody approaches me and they automatically come to me feeling some type of way or acting in a certain way because they want to be sensitive to, the struggles I may have gone through, I would feel offended. Honestly, I would feel offended. If you don't just treat me like a human being, that's fucked up. I don't want that. Like, I want you to see me for who I am and treat me like just a person, because I am a person, you know? The same way you would treat your friends. Doesn't that make sense? Anyway,